What's up YouTube, Matt C here with a full review on the Lenovo Thinkpad T440s. So let's get started, shall we? So here is the Lenovo T440s. I did do an unboxing video on this about a week ago or so, 2 weeks ago. And I really didn't review it, and I wanted to get a nice full review in, so to show you on YouTube, there are many reviews, but I don't feel there are many good reviews. I feel it's staring at the computer as it's open. So let's just go over the outside of it first. I know we did this in an unboxing, but for first-time viewers, we'll go out on the outside. So right away, this thing is extremely light, okay? This thing only comes in weighing 3.5 pounds, and it is 0.8 inches thick. Okay, so this is an ultra book. So, one thing to note as a change for the new ThinkPads is that your logos on your outside cover are now facing the world. In the previous editions, the T430 and the T420, T410, the logos were facing the users. So when the laptop was closed, the logos were facing you. They figured when the thing's open, you're facing the world. So let's attract the attention of the world, and let's get them to see the actual computer. So like I said, you have your little ThinkPad logo here and your Lenovo logo here that is aimed at the world. Another thing to note is the so-called Think Light that is on when the computer is on. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice feature for the computer. So let's do an obligatory around the horn here on ports. Almost said the other word, which we're not doing. Alright, so to start off, right here you have the new square power adapter, which I do have, which I will show you. So, the new power adapter, a big improvement from the previous models. Okay, take this off. This is your power brick. So, it's nice, it's thin, fit in the back pocket if it needs to. And this is the new square power adapter. It does not matter which way it goes in, which is better for the computer. Okay, so moving on, you have a USB 3.0. Your grills for your ventilation and your fan. A mini display port, a powered USB 3.0, your slot for your card reader, smart card. You have a combo microphone headphone jack, 3.5 millimeters. You have your 3G, 4G connectivity. You have your SD card reader. You have another USB 3.0, a full-size RJ45 Ethernet port, a VGA port, and a Kensington lock slot. So, this computer is Energy Star rated, as in all ThinkPads. And you have your signature little hinges, which are nice. And the battery that I got is the 3-cell, because I like how flush it sits with the computer to keep it, you know, you're getting an Ultrabook for a reason. You want it to be thin, so why get the 6-cell and have it, you know, thick when you have the 3-cell available to you? And this does also come with the power bridge, which is a very nice feature. It has another 3-cell battery built in. So how it's staged is, if you're looking on the back and you need to take the cover off, here's your battery slot. You have your docking port. These holes right here are for your drainage for the keyboard if you spill anything. these two little slots here are your speakers, which they do have very good speakers in it. And to get at all your components, you need to take off this whole thing, this whole back cover. And right here is your other 3-cell battery. Here would be your hard drive. This has a 500 gigabyte hard drive spinning at 7,200 rotations per minute. And then here is like your RAM, and then your processor, and the rest of the components. So, this model has a 4th generation Intel i7 Haswell processor in it. It has a Windows 8.1 Pro edition. Alright, so here it is. So, the inside of the laptop is nice. Okay, it's nice. I like it. Many people say that they went away from the ThinkPad black color, and they went more with this graphite color. Tell the truth, I like it. I like the graphite. I think it's a nice new clean look for it. So, right away, here's the new trackpad, the glass trackpad. We'll get to that later, because I know there are a lot of conflicting reviews on it. This is the new Island-style chiclet keyboard. I think they classify it as a chiclet. Your signature track point, the track point, with your 2 track point buttons. That is, it's all cohesive into one. Okay, the fingerprint reader, which, let me scan myself in here. Nice, accessible feature. I like it. Look how quick it unlocks it for you. You also have the HD webcam right here. And like I said, that's your T440s. And one thing to note is, how often do you see this? A full 180 degrees of the screen goes back. 180 degrees. That, to me, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Okay, so, the trackpad. Now, there are very much conflicting reviews on the new glass trackpad. My opinion, I like it. I like how it's very user-friendly. Right away, it's very responsive. It's not laggy. It's not annoying. I like it personally. I'm a trackpad guy. I do sometimes opt for the track point, but I just feel my fingers, if I'm in this position, they get a little cramped. So I like the trackpad. A lot of people saying they like the T430, T420 better. Because they're more used to it. The last time I had a ThinkPad, I had a T420. It is about 3 years ago. So I sold it 3 years ago. I'm off of it. I've been using multiple other laptops, so this one I got very, very familiar with quickly. I like it personally. To me, I don't see no problems in it. A lot of other people think differently. But like I said, there are a lot of conflicting reviews about that trackpad. Other than that, the aesthetics of the computer are great. It looks nice. Looks fantastic. Let's talk about operating system and the actual functionality of the computer. Right now, I have 4 gigabytes of RAM in it with this i7. I just bought another 8 gigs that's coming in the mail. And right now, I think it runs pretty fast. Right after I got it, it was a little laggy. But I think we just need to get some kinks out of it. The Windows 8.1. I don't know if it was a kink or it's just the operating system. I would start it up and I would get like a blank screen, black screen with, nothing in it. Things would not be functioning right. I have to restart it. I know for a fact it's not the computer, it's the operating system, because those are operating system issues, not processor issues. Processor issues would be dealing with speed, running programs, opening them up, if they're not working, when you're opening them, that's all. Even that's really processor. But personally, this is not a touchscreen. I forgot to mention, this is not a touchscreen. I really don't need a touchscreen. I don't like a touchscreen. There's no point for me to spend the extra money on a touchscreen. I'm not playing games or whatever you use a touchscreen for even. I'm fine with the trackpad. So I know Windows 8 is more user-friendly with a touchscreen, but the reason why I got it is simple as this. Intel is combined with Microsoft, right? Intel builds a new processor. They build it based on specifications for Windows 8. So if you want the best functionality out of your processor, you got to get the new Windows program. And that's my thing. I'm planning on keeping these laptops, this ThinkPad, for a while. So, I want my processor to get the best life out of it, and I don't want to spend extra money because I know down the road I will be upgrading to Windows 8. So what I did was I installed some few things that made it look like Windows 7, like Start Menu 8, which is a great feature. Also, this other feature that if I go into the Windows 8 menu and I want to open up one of these apps, say for instance Finance, it actually opens it up in a normal window, which you got your taskbar down here. You got this up here, which you'll close it like anyone else, but you're using the Windows 8 app, because some of the Windows 8 apps are pretty cool. So I think that's nice what I did. I forgot, I think that's Rocket Dock or something like that. But video playback is good. I'm very excited to see what happens when I install another 8 gigs of RAM into it. That will bring this up to 12 gigabyte of RAM. So I'm excited to see what that brings. Speakers, we could check out the speakers. The first song that comes to my head is Counting Stars. I don't know why, but we're gonna go with it. These speakers, I think, are probably one of the best that I've heard from a laptop. Even though they're on the bottom.
When I contracted bacterial meningitis,
we don't care about that meningitis. Sorry about that. We'll listen to some music. Really, having it on the table doesn't make a difference. Oops. It has Dolby Digital speakers. So let me show you the difference. That is the speakers without the Dolby Digital Plus on. Muffled, low, sounds like crap. You turn it on, and it's a whole new experience. And they got different settings for movie, games, voice, if you're having like a speech. And you could play around with it with the different things. This comes standard. So I think these speakers are really good. I mean, I don't know what else, how much louder you want them to go. I mean, you know, what are we doing? We're not using this as an external speaker, so I think they're very good. But they're pretty good for me. That's all I need, how loud it goes. So, another thing to say about Lenovo is I like the pre-installed apps that it comes with. You know, Power Manager, Password Manager, Lenovo Updates. Just is really cool apps. I love Lenovo as a company. They're great. I love the ThinkPad line especially. I do have installed here the Windows Professional Plus Microsoft Office. So this, again, more tailored for Windows 8. It's got a nice aesthetic look to it. And again, quick is the name here. This computer will go to the specs now. It's got this new thing called Turbo Boost in it. The older ThinkPads had V Pro. And if you remember the older ThinkPads, V Pro you could turn on and off. The Turbo Boost you cannot turn on and off, okay? Let's see here if you can see. The Turbo Boost actually goes on by itself. So this is a Intel Core i7-4600U CPU processor, 4th gen Haswell. It says it's running it's 2.1 gigahertz, and then gets pushed up to 2.7. 64-bit processor. If you go on Lenovo.com and customize it, which I did customize this, it says that this processor actually goes to 3.3. So I don't know who's right here. So I don't know who to believe, because the computer's telling me 2.7, they're telling me 3.3. Who knows? I guess the power always gets kicked in when you need it the most. Yeah, so I mean, the computer overall, I love it. Super thin, super light, rated for military specs, so it is very, very durable. If you drop it, whatever you spill, you got that Dream keyboard in it. I mean, that's really it to say about the computer as a review goes. I was debating on the T440p and the T440s. But I went with the T440s because it is a little bit more accessible. It's thinner. It's a mini workhorse. The T440p, that thing, you could soup that thing up to where that thing was rocking. Probably what my plan is going to be, there is a little black stuck pixel in the screen. Okay, there is a stuck pixel on this screen. I sent it to the depot service. They couldn't fix it because they couldn't find it. So I'm still under the warranty of returning it within 21 days. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to return this, get a T440p, which there will be an unboxing video for that, so please always check back. Get that T440p, try it out. If I like it better than this, keep it. If I don't, return it and get my T440s back. But see, the thing what I like about the T440p is that thing has a much better processor in it. You know, you're rocking at the one I would get is, I want to get the top one because it's $500 extra when I could get the 3.7 gigahertz i7 quad core. This is a dual core. The quad core for $285 more. I like that one. And also, this one does not come with a DVD drive, right? I bought an external DVD drive. Oh, the other reason why I would get the T440p is also because of the graphic card in that you could get the NVIDIA GeForce graphic card in that, which I would like. But I bought an external disk drive for this computer because I need it to load some programs on there. And then I'm thinking, if I want to watch a movie, if I'm going on a car trip, or if I'm sitting in my dorm in college, and I want to watch a movie on my computer, I need to have that. The T440p does not come with a Blu-ray option to have the Ultra Bay Blu-ray. I was talking with some Lenovo guys, and they said that in the future, in near future, there will be the Blu-ray drive coming out, and you will be able to switch out the Ultra Bay and the T440p. You could buy the Blu-ray drive, and you could switch it out and put the Blu-ray drive in there. That was a big possibility for me because I'm like, you know what? Let me get that much better processor. It lasts me longer because it's a much better processor. And I do have the option to take that Blu-ray drive and do it. I bought an external Blu-ray drive for this computer, but the problem is that this graphic card cannot handle Blu-ray specifications unless I need to get the appropriate drivers. So I might be getting the T440p. That's what I might be doing. So if you have any questions about this one, the T440p, any Lenovo product, ThinkPad, write a comment, message me. Always, if you liked my videos, if you like any of them, I have 2 other videos on my channel unboxing this and a unboxing of the Lenovo IdeaPad P400 touchscreen computer. Check those out if you like to. So yeah, if you enjoy them, just hit subscribe, so when I get upload new videos, you could get update on them, see them, check them out. I like to help other people. So if I could help other people in making their decision easier and buying a computer, I have accomplished my task. So, YouTube, this is Matt C. here with a full review on the Lenovo Thinkpad T440s. So, Ultrabook. So have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good morning, good weekend, good month, good year, good life. To wherever you are watching, have a good one.